Howdy, Brazos Valley. Welcome to the latest real estate market update, your go-to source for the latest trends and stats in the Bryan-College Station housing market and beyond. I'm Hayden Riley, a licensed broker associate with Inhabit Real Estate Group, and whether you're buying, selling, or just keeping an eye on the market, I've got you covered. Today, we'll dive into the numbers from last month, straight from the Bryan-College Station MLS, the Texas Association of Realtors, and the Texas Real Estate Center. From sales volume to median home prices, we'll break it all down to help you make an informed decision based on this dynamic market. So grab a cup of coffee, maybe a pen and a paper, and let's see how this market's shaping up. Trust me, there are some interesting trends you won't want to miss. You ready? Let's jump in. Okay, y'all, we are in October of 2025, so we're looking naturally back at September. Average days on market for the month of September, and by the way, we're following that orange line as we have for all of 2025. We are lower as far as the average days on market for the month of September. Not exactly a common thing, but as you can see from the last 5 years, it's kind of on and off as far as the transition from August to September. Sometimes that days on market goes up, sometimes it goes down. Generally speaking, though, as we move into the fall and the winter months, the average days on market goes up because it's a less active market seasonally, not just because of recent trends. So we'll keep an eye on that as we move on to units sold. The trend for units sold is the opposite, or one of the more or less the opposite of average days on market. So we have a higher number of units sold during the spring and the summer, lower during the fall and winter, and this month is no different. We're looking at the orange line again, 239 closed sales compared to the previous month of 311 closed sales. And we're going to go ahead and hold on to that 239 number and see how that compares to the number of listings that came on the market, which is what we're looking at next. So our new listings, 396. So definitely a lot more new listings came on than the number of sales that we had. So our inventory continues to climb. The trend for new listings taken is typically lower month over month as you move from February, say March, through to December, much because most people, if they can help it, will try to list their houses, their properties during the early months in the year to take advantage of the summer and spring buying season. So anyway, our inventory is growing. Let's take a look at the Bryan-College Station housing report. So this is just for the two cities. The median price is down 4% compared to last year. 309,708 active listings are up 11.4%. Our days on market for just the two cities is 97. And for our price distribution, it's about where we usually see it. The lion's share, or at least the number one slot, is between $200,000 and $300,000. Next is $300,000 to $400,000. And then next is $1 to $200,000. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Closed sales are up 15.2% compared to this time last year. Our months of inventory at 4.6. So not a lot of change month over month. And it definitely is a little bit higher than September of 2024. For those of you unfamiliar with the term months of inventory, that's when we ask the question, if we close the same number of properties in the month of September over and over again without adding any new inventory, how long would it take us to deplete the inventory? And the answer to that question is 4.6 months. Last but not least, we take a look at the weekly activity report. So this is not the sales, but the number of properties that went under contract. So last week, from the 11th through the 17th of October, we had 58 listings go under contract out of 1,670 active listings. So that means that 3.5% of our inventory went under contract. So Definitely, you can see the line graph. We're the dark line, the 2025, and that one definitely we're kind of we are in line with where we were this time last year. We've kind of been hovering about around that 5%. So actually, we're below the 5% mark now. But both seasonally and just given how long we have had the interest rates we've had, it's not a huge surprise. And that's a wrap on this month's Brazos Valley Real Estate Market Update. Thanks so much for tuning in and staying informed about our ever-evolving market. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an update. Your support helps us reach more people just like you who want to stay on top of the real estate trends that matter. As always, if you're looking to buy, sell, or have any questions about the real estate market, I'm just a call or message away. Until next time, stay tuned, stay informed, and take care, Brazos Valley. I'll see you in the next update.